restarts the zone this year, how do you think it'll differ?
I hope it's different. Just from my perspective, not being in the race, I thought it was just really embarrassing. To be honest, I just remember like not wanting to watch. I was like, is this really what we look like all the time? I could just imagine myself being like from other forms of motorsports and watching the end of that thing. I would be like, it's just not like the integrity of the product. Like, it was just bumper cars, it's just kind of silly. So we're all better than that. Like, it was just kind of disappointing from my seat to see it unfold that way. And I do think that was certainly an extreme, and the way the turn one is here, it's super inviting to be silly. And I'm just glad that the best car won. Because Tyler could have even easily gotten crashed or knocked out of the way, and that would have been disappointing from my seat, just because of how dominant he was. He really deserved to win the race, and he did a great job to protect what he could. And fortunately, he had a fast enough car that even when he did get booted out of the way, he could get himself back to the front. So I hope the restart zone helps. I think instead of like the first 7 rows having an opportunity to get 6 rows, having an opportunity to dive bomb turn 1, it'll probably just be the first maybe 4. So I don't know that it's going to completely fix it, but certainly maybe a step in the right direction.
You're 5 races in so far this season. Your thoughts on your season, and where do you need to, looking back, where do you need to improve going forward?
Yeah, I've been pleased with our year so far, honestly. I think we've really only had a couple weeks of 2 or 3 weeks of normal racing, and I think that in that time we've made some what I would view as solid progress, and have just been keeping our heads down and trying to make sure we're continuing to work in the directions that we need to go in, and I think we've been doing that. I was happy with our pace last week at Bristol. Obviously, that was kind of a different deal. So, I would say overall pleased. Obviously, always want more, but happy with the progress.